Rolling.
Okay. It's working?
Mm-hmm.
Is it working?
Yes.
Good. Okay. Then I won't start this. I'll just keep it close by. And you just observe what you can and observe the time frequently so we know how many minutes we got. Okay? Looks like tank 2 has some action. And tank 1 could also. Tank 1's got engagement. And tank 2 is going to. Yep, tank 2's getting engagement. And tank 1, they're chasing each other. Hello. Hi.
Do you work here?
No.
I have permission from Mike Duffalo, though, for this project.
There's a.
Oh, okay.
Watch
Could
this.
you get a hold of that person? Or no?
Do we know how to do that?
Our vehicle just overheated.
Oh.
And we're on our way to a wedding, and then after the wedding, we're going to come back and pick up the vehicle.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I suspect that would be fine. That's almost more the road than this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
if
we
it's
did
on,
put a note on it and broke down.
Yeah. Oh.
But my brother
sorry.
quick went to get his vehicle so we could go to the
Can
wedding.
you get to
then
the-
on the way back, we could go. The wedding
Yeah.
starts at 3.
Okay. Well, that looks like it's out of the way. I don't think anybody would have a problem with that, especially if you have a note on it that something's wrong.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how to get in touch with these people. He does it through the IUP university.
Yeah,
These are crayfish.
these are crayfish, and that
The big one is invasive that we brought from elsewhere, and then this is from the creek behind, and he's studying how they.
and actually, I have Google Chrome on my LG. I'll just hand it to you. You can just go into Google, type in Indiana sewage treatment, and like you'll find their website on a search list somewhere.
I bet there's nobody there, but.
That is neat.
It is.
Alright, well, anyhow, I just want to let you know.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, good luck. Have fun at the wedding.
Oh, I know. I hope we get it to our niece that's
Oh,
getting married.
I hope you get there in time. Gonna have an engagement on 2 up by my leg. It says you're offline. Okay, well, if the lady doesn't really need this, I'll just turn it off.
Okay.
I think, if I can. Will it just kind of go off, or do I have to?
Just I'll recharge it later. Just put it aside.
Put it aside. Okay. No engagements.
Yeah.
But very much pacing Rusty's. Could have an engagement on 2, although Rusty's moving away.
It did look like it for a little bit.
Rusty's moving toward, looks like engagement on 1 in the upper corner here. Oops, almost. He decided not to after they raised claws. These are pretty aggressive ones. Okay. And so it looks like you've got engagement on 1, engagement on 1, engagement on 1. He just jumped back again. And now Rusty's moving away from the possible engagement. They got within about 4 inches of each other. And the camera's still going all right for you?
It is so far.
Yay, okay. All right. Rusty's moving rapidly toward you in number 2 and going to engage there. Oh,
Yes.
climbed right over him. They're fighting.
Yes,
They're fighting.
are.
They have an engagement. Number 1's fine. Looks like they're going to engage again in 2. He's going to grab. Engaging 2, engaging 2. Number 1's gonna, well, maybe. number 1 looks like they're going to engage. Number 1, Rusty's approaching. Oh, made the other one jump. So Rusty's moving away there. Okay. Rusty's moving. Okay, number 2 could have an engagement. Number 2 is very close. Engaging in 2. Engaging in 2. They're still engaging. And they've turned around in number 1, so. Turning around in number 2. Number 2 is, oh, the native crossed right in the middle to try to get to Rusty, and Rusty crossed the opposite way like a
Yeah.
square
In
dance.
number 2.
In number 2.
Yeah.
And number 2 looks like you're going to get an engagement in the corner by you there.
Yeah. When we finish this video, we should delete the 5-second test video I took earlier.
Yes. Yeah, we'll do that.
It's-
Just keep track of your timing there and make sure it's still going.
yeah, it's at the 7 mark.
Okay, good. At least we got 7.
Oh, I think the lightning flash flowing through it just means there's no flash.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right. We don't want to flash. I had not noticed it before, or it might mean. No, I don't know what it means. I guess I need to read.
Well, it does disappear when you're recording, so.
Oh, okay. Well, if I engagement there, and they went to the corner, and
Or almost, anyway.
well, yeah, the native jumped back. They were within a fraction of an inch, so I don't know if they truly touched.
The thing that, like, made me notice it was no longer recording before was when the timer jumped back to 0.
Ah.
Which, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's why it's good that you noticed how long. I guess you can tell how long because it says 12:25, right?
Yeah.
On it, right.
I thought it said 12:15, but
Oh,
either
maybe it
way,
was
12 minutes
12:15,
and 8
whatever,
minutes make
yeah.
20.
Right.
The odd seconds I ignore.
That's fine. Yep, that's fine. You're right, and better to be a little bit long and delete some, I guess, or something, but we can.
YouTube servers are a heck of a lot bigger than this phone.
Oh, yeah. They have to be.
Mhm.
People have so many pictures of cats.
And so many reviews of movies and games, so many...
Yep, whatever. Okay, on number 2, the native is crossing. He was diagonal. Now he's. I think they could get an engagement. I don't know. But the native in number 2 is very active. It looks like they're going to get an engagement in number 2. Number 2. Well,
They came close,
oh
but...
yeah. Well, they seem at least aware of each other. And now
Yeah.
they've gotten out and they both want to get the hell out of here. Okay. Yep, engagement in 2. Engaging. They're claw to
Yes.
claw.
Oh,
You
yes.
have nothing to see in number 1 there. In opposite corners. We may have sunshine this afternoon if we're going back. Which could decrease the bugs for us a little bit. engagement in number 2. Now we have sunshine, so we get glare. You're still fine over there. Blue is the, if you want to look over the other side, you don't have an engagement in 2 now.
Yeah.
Because you've got a pacing, they're both kind of pacing but not engaged, although they could engage at the top here now. In number 1. In number 2, they're opposites, so I think the it looks like the native is very curious and perhaps will go engage. Oops, backing off. Number 2, the Rusty's crossing and we could get an engagement. Although he decided to turn from the other guy. But I think you're going to get an engagement there.
It's at 11:47.
Oh, good.
When this video gets to the 13 mark, that's when I will feel that we're out of that. That's when I will feel that we're out of the woods with the bull crap that happened in the first video.
Okay, that's good. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna try to get this thing sort of ready to go, just in case it kicks off. See if there's any time on this one. Oh, engagement in 2. Got him by the butt. Engagement
We're already
in 2.
past 12:15, so.
Oh, good. Engagement in 2. Now they're resting, but they're still awfully close in 2.
See,
You got nothing in 1. They're in opposite corners. Both trying to get out of there. They're both lifting themselves up as high as they can, trying to crawl out of the water. Engagement in 2. They're touching again. Engagement in 2. They're touching again.
Thank God we're at the 13 mark.
Okay, good. I'm going to turn this off.
If it was gonna do that again, it would have done it at 12 something, I think.
Probably, yeah, okay.
Considering it was 12:15 before.
Yeah, you could get more engaging in number 2. Engaging, they're an active bunch there. Okay, your earphones back to the resting stage. Oh. They're engaging in 2. They're the pissed off ones. Comes Rusty chasing. Rusty's chasing 2. We're gonna have another engagement in 2. Sooner probably than 1, although native is approaching Rusty in 1. Okay, you got an engagement there, approaching Rusty in 1. Rusty turned and native turned back a little bit. So that was not quite a touch, but it was a response to the other. Okay, number 2 looks like Rusty wants to go grab the... Okay, they almost touched number 2. Rusty's moved in. Nope, stopped. Nobody's approaching anybody that I can see. Everybody's moving away. Although I do have to wonder what they're doing, like they kind of fence fight. Oh, number 1 could get an engagement here. Number 1's going to get an engagement, I think. Well, he turned away. He almost ignored her. Or him, or whatever. Here they come. Number 1 could have an engagement. There they go. Touch, touch, or at least jump back. That was definitely a response. Okay, number 2's engaging just now.
Claw to claw.
Yep, they're fighting. You have nothing in number 1. They're moving apart. So keep watching number 2. Getting closer in number 1 in the upper right-hand corner, upper left for you. I don't know. It's obvious that the native was very aware of Rusty and backed off. And she was hoping to get up underneath him. Take a bite. We're still going with minutes.
Yes.
Okay, number 2 looks like you could get an engagement.
Yeah, we're at 1840.
Oh,
1841.
excellent. Yay. Finally worked. After deleting the photos, it better work. They should all be on the big computer, but I want to see if I... Do you know anything about thumb drives? Could you help me learn how to use a thumb drive maybe or something?
Sure.
Okay, good.
I mean, you plug them into USB ports.
And then you should be able to like dump a whole bunch of videos on them or something.
You can dump whatever's on the
You can
thumb
have an
drive.
engagement in number 2, I think, if they keep walking in that direction. There they go. Fighting.
Yeah, the way you use a thumb drive is basically you stick them into any device that has a USB port.
Okay. Well,
When the drive is in the USB port, there should be like a special folder that shows up on the screen.
okay.
You can rip stuff out of that or dump stuff into it,
Number
depending.
2 could have another. Up on this side here. There they are. Engaging. Okay, well good. Maybe we'll get one of these and show me how to do it, and I can see if I can get my photos on. I would love to put my photos someplace other than the house. So if something happened to the house, we'd still have
Okay,
photos.
and that's a
And that's it.
wrap.